Okay, so I just thought I'd do a recap on the Freeboy J30 Max. Since my last video, there's been a few changes, a few more mods. So let's start at the bottom. So we started with dual 3000 motors. What I've done was rebalance the wheels because the wheels gave vibration. So when you freestood it like this, accelerated, letting off, it vibrated. So I started with the wheel balance in both sides, as you can see. Disc brakes. I also added the indicators I spoke about last time, and I put these cycle LEDs on, just really because it's a bit of safety. You know, you've got a lot of problems with cars that don't really see us, so I think it's really quite important for us to be noticed. I also, on the top, put this DRL light on, as you can see. Getting quite bright. Put out other LEDs inside of it to make it a bit brighter. Let's put it on. You got that low beam and then sort of like a high beam, and both together, believe me, they're well bright, as you can see. Put along that with the main headlights as well, with the halo rings. Yeah, it's quite bright. So I've done that, put the indicators on, run them down the stem into the deck, and then rewire them into the original indicators, which you can see makes all the difference. And I think it's important that you get noticed in the UK rather than get knocked off. I also put this rear camera on, as you can see. Let's turn it on, hold up. So you've got the rear camera, you can't really see it though. So there you go. I put the rear camera on it as well because I think it's important. I had wing mirrors to start with, and all that looking over the shoulder and worried about people behind you. With the rear camera, again, the wire run down the stem into the deck, out the deck, and this is the rear camera on the back here. So I put the mount under this rear foot plate that I'd mounted, and as you can see, I welded it to the deck with adhesive. Put the rear camera on the mount, and the wires go into the deck. Again, just made a bit of sense to have a little bit more safety to see what you're doing. Again, that you could adjust the brightness, the contrast, etc. On the back, now I've also added a rear light because the rear lights on these scooters are down here, as you can see. So I got that from AliExpress. Again, wired that into the original wiring, cut it, spliced it, soldered it together, and wired it up. Again, as you can see, it works with the brake lights. Again, just for a bit of safety, but I also put the cycle light underneath. So from the rear, as you can now see, you've got a lot more visibility. Again, I think it's important that people see us and we can ride safely and sensible. Trigger throttle, I changed from that to a thumb throttle. That was a conversion kit you can get off Torque X. Again, made a world of difference because you have obviously more control with the thumb throttle. I find it a lot easier. This thing here is for my Osmo 4 action camera. It's like a remote. I can use that when I'm out riding. And on the Freeboy, top speed, 60 miles an hour. Obviously that's free riding. I've had it at 53 with me on it, and I'm wading at 240. Now the foot plate, again, I changed it. If you look underneath, that was the original one. The one I cut, heated up and bent it up purely for the rear light. That was the plan. So again, I put a bit of heat with the blow tools, bent it up, stuck it on. Now I also changed the deck from the original Freeboy grip tape. I bought this 3mm rubber flooring. That's my first attempt really. I put it on, again it takes the vibration away, it's anti-slip. Put that on the rear foot plate as well, and yeah, I can't fault it. Now when you listen to the motors, just know how quiet they are. At 60 mile an hour, right? Listen to how quiet that is. And again, when you're riding, you can't even hear it. That's the thing about it. Again, these are dual chargers. You get two chargers, two charge ports on this side here somewhere. There they are, two charge ports, two chargers, two 2-amp chargers. Again, brilliant scooter. Now the lights, the original lights were fitted down here. Let me turn them off. They were bolted through these holes down the bottom. I put some plugs in and moved them up higher. I think they're a little bit better at height as opposed to being too low. So I put them up there out of the way. Forks. Now the forks were quite spongy, so I took the fork caps off. There's an Allen key in there, 6mm Allen key. Took it out and I drew out the full coil. The full coil on these is only 5mm, 5 weight, sorry. So I took out the 5 weight oil, put 20 weight in it, and it stiffened it up. So now it's a lot more firmer, a lot easier to ride. Can't fault it. Again, try it. It got me. It does 53 miles an hour with me on it. I'm 240. Yeah, come try it. You know, there's plenty of mods you can do in it. The sliders, I put the sliders on the outside of the wheels again, just really for aesthetics. And yeah, give it a go.